Guys, happy Sunday. I hope everybody is well. We got some happy mail this week. It was actually like a really springy week here, so hopefully things are good in your neck of the woods as well. Let's say hello to people. Hi Gaz, hi Pam. I saw that you guys were here right at the beginning of the stream. Thank you so much. I see Dawn's here as well. See Maggie finally can comment on my chat. I don't think I did anything, but I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't see why. 'Cause I thought I modded Meg, and I seem to have not. Hang on. Let's see if we can't fix that. Maybe. Yeah. I thought I added Meg as a moderator. Okay. Well, now I did. I don't know. YouTube is sometimes having moments. Hey, Melissa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Um. Oh, and hey, Lola. It is good to see you. There is a poll up if you guys have project preferences. We can either do some card kits from Kendra, and there's actually going to be a hop on that not next weekend on Instagram, so we could pregame for that. Or I did make some ink smushy bits so that we can do the card from yesterday's MCA. If you guys want to do that, I wound up making like 6 or 7 or maybe 8, like, half sheets of ink smushing. I don't know, I haven't done it in forever, and it just really gets I don't know, once you get in a rhythm, you just are like, "Oh, I'll do another one," and then I don't know. It actually worked pretty well on my not super awesome paper. Hey, T, how are you? Welcome. Let me see if I'm missing anything. And I did get some happy mail for some folks, one person in the chat for sure, and maybe more than that, but let's take a look. Just zooming down to my desk. Um, well, let's start. We can start with this one. This one is from Allison's Pen Pal Swap, and let me hide my address. But look how cool this postage is. This is just super neat. I don't know. It's from England. Gaz can probably tell us what that stamp actually is. Yeah. So anyway, oh hello Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It is definitely good to see you. So let's take a look at this one. This one is from Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I may have won something on one of her lives at some point, but I don't think I've caught her in a bit. So it is interesting to me. But we will see if I can open the envelope. Always, well, we'll do this. Okay. I don't want to like wreck the card getting it out of the envelope. I'm glad we're friends. This is cute. Oh, look at this pretty foil panel. Whoops, sorry. I just whacked there you can see it. Wow. That's so bright it just like knocks out the entire camera. That is hilarious. Anyway, I'm glad we're friends. That's a nice sentiment. Looks like the sentiment is glimmered too. And the whole thing is sort of popped up on foam, so very cool. Very cute. And she's dated it on the back, which I never do, but you know, to each their own, I suppose. I am bad at those things. Let me see if Gaz figured out what our postmark is. It is. It's an English postmark or a UK postal stamp, and I don't know how their postage works. Anyway, I think that's what I'm going to save. But the interesting thing about Ally Swap is it's pretty international, so that sort of has the complexity of you know making me want to make a card that's less than an ounce. Ooh, how pretty! That's the front. Yeah, very pretty. I'm not sure how that was done. That looks like pattern paper, perhaps. Maybe the card will say. It's very cute, though. I like it. I am definitely a floral person. Hey, Shanna, how are you? Are you going live tonight? Shanna has started doing some Sunday night lives, so If so, we will try to make sure that we get off by the end of the hour. Very cute card. No details on the inside on how it was made. I think it's pattern paper though, because it's exceedingly smooth. Although someone could, well, I don't know. Someone could tell me I'm wrong and maybe it's Copic coloring. But in any event, it is quite beautiful. And then we have a surprise from Washington. I'm going to guess it may be coming from Pam, given the city it's from. Yeah, I agree. I thought the flowers were really pretty too. Cool. Yeah. So if anyone is not subscribed to Shanna, or if anyone is a moderator and has a moment to just drop her channel link in the chat, that would be super fantastic. She is, I think, just Shanna makes it on YouTube, just like her name is showing up there. But she's been doing a lot of. She did a really interesting card. No, I'm not thinking of last week's card. Last week's card was good, but I think it was blown from my mind by that cool dolphin card that Shanna did on her channel, and I think she's still running a like giveaway thing with that. But I don't know. I didn't realize that Cat Scrappiness made dies that let you like tuck other die cuts into things. So that was pretty neat. Yep, it's from you. I thought there wasn't an actual name on it, but one never knows. And I don't know, like, Washington geography. Like, if Lynn was here, she would probably like school me on the Washington geography. But we will see. It is something with cardboard and something that was not in cardboard. Since we are mostly cultured, I do like this. That's a great stamp, Pam. I am a fan. Hey, Brian, how are you? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. But I like this. I often feel this way on Mondays, so we shall see. See if I can open it and hopefully not destroy anything. Ooh, pretty color. Oh, I like that. I love that die. That's super cool. I'd love to catch up. That's so nice. I like this. This is a fun. This is a fun look. I like the three columns, and then the sentiment strip in the middle. That's really pretty. And I do love my navy, so there is that. And Pam is saying that there may or may not be unicorns, and if there are unicorns, they are stamped in memento so that we could potentially color them. You have a purple something, a very special. Ooh, oh my! You really outdid yourself. That is a lot of unicorns. These are the Moody unicorns, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I think this one is my favorite, just because he looks like he's up to no good. Oh, and hello, T. I don't think I said hello as you wandered in. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're not spacing out too much. I always feel that way on Sundays, though. I was talking with Gaz before they started, where he was mentioning that he's working tomorrow and it's super late in the UK. But I always kind of feel like by this time on a Sunday, I'm not necessarily all there. I like that this unicorn. I guess I could just untape this, couldn't I? There we go. Is it this one? Yeah, I like that this unicorn. I like that these two unicorns have like the most epic like anime hair for no reason. But thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. I am looking forward to crafting with these guys in the very near future. It's funny, there's a stamper girl who has a birthday, and I have a card I made that actually features a unicorn, and it may or may not be farting rainbows. Oh yes, happy Cinco de Mayo. My dad made fajitas. Hopefully everybody else had a good day and had snacks of some sort. Oh yes, and happy anniversary to T. Hopefully you were not beset with too much stuff that you had to deal with. Let me just go and end the poll and we'll see what won. I'm hoping the MCA because I made. Let's see. Nope, I'm wrong. Kendra won, so we will be Kendraing today. So I will take suggestions from the chat. I'm not saying we're not doing both of these kids, but which kid would you like to start with? We have sort of the graduation one, and then we have this one that is birthday-ish with florals. I'm not going to run another poll, but if you guys have thoughts, just let me know. Married again on Cinco de Mayo. Wow, that's I don't know anyone who's married on Cinco de Mayo. Well, I see one floral. I see two florals. I think we're doing floral. I probably should make Kendra a card with this one and give it to her because I was going to give her a graduation card, and then my mom kind of stole it, borrowed it, absconded with it. Whichever. Ooh, I like that. That is pretty. What other options do we have? So we have a be kind. We have several different flowers. We have this. I feel like this goes together. Ooh, we have sparkly. We have this. None of this quite goes with. Yeah, I feel like the sparkly goes better with the other kit actually. Anyway, I think we have. I kind of like. I mean, I think we can because this is already foiled. I think we can actually get away with a pretty straightforward card. But I kind of want another. I'm not loving this. I'd kind of like this to be more neutrally, but I think I have some Dune card stock. It is. I'm not sure where it's from. Like, it doesn't look like it looks more like somebody, more commercially made as opposed to like handmade. So I'm thinking we could leave this. I want a different color, but I don't really want something quite as. Well, maybe we could make. I'm thinking we could make them navy card base and then sort of pull one of these sandy colors. Let me see. We have bling. Oh, we have teal bling. Let's see if I can find paper. I mean, I know I can find paper, but perhaps not the paper I want. Or I'll find a paper that works that isn't. Well, that's unfortunate. I like that paper too. We have stamps. We have things. We have some kind of navy. I think navy would be good as a card base if I can find. Here we are. Oh, this might actually be a card base. Oh, this is a card base. Well, isn't that convenient? I mean, it's not scored. I know you can't. Well, this is already a card base. So I was thinking like this, and then we'll have to cut this a little bit. But I was thinking like this would be like a pretty nice, clean and simple card. Would probably want to add a little more brown here. But I'm thinking that would be pretty together. And then we could use this piece on the inside. Although this is navy, so we're gonna wind up having to like cut an inside piece, but you know. But we have our trimmer, and we can modify things. So if I cut this correctly, 4 1/4 would be the right answer. So let's try that, and let's hope and pray I cut this to the right size. Ooh, we are lucky today. Okay, so that works well, and I should pay attention to the chat. Which paper? This is Spellbinders. This I'm not sure. It might be Michael's. It might be Stampin' Up! Navy. This paper I do not know I'm not sure where this with this one with the hearts I do not know, but I am more than happy to ask Kendra. She may remember. I don't think I've seen this paper before. But I mean that's what makes it a mystery. The neat thing is if you do pick one of these guys up, where did I put my other one? Um, there's always a QR code on them, which is kind of obscure. But I don't know where the paper's from. It is a mystery only Kendra knows. Oops, sorry. Hello, Rhonda. Oh, let me see if there's a label on the cellophane. That would be intelligent. I mean, nope, it just says card making kit sampler. Scan the QR code for details. Well, let me scan the QR code on my phone quick. And maybe it will. Maybe the scanning the QR code for details works. I mean, really? Except my phone is not scanning the QR code. Well, that's obnoxious. Let me try putting it on white just cuz. That might make it easier, maybe? Let's see if there's a like designated QR code scanner. Maybe that would help. We'll see. We will solve the mystery, or at least maybe become less mysterious. Okay. Ray, it worked. The Boca Bliss mystery card making sampler. The paper is from Whimsy Stamps from their Boca Bliss. Oh my. So it's Boca Bliss. And I didn't even know Whimsy Stamps made paper, so go me, I guess. Oh, but that is what this is. I mean, that actually makes sense given what this pattern is, because like this really looks like Boca or bouquet. I don't know. I'll defer to T. She's the photographic expert in the room, I think, or one of many. I don't know. There may be more. There we go. I don't know why my blade is falling out. That is not quite what I was hoping for. Anyway, let's see what we can see. We might need that again because now we like cutting off. I feel like I want to keep this part. Maybe not. Feeling like this kind of here. I think we can lose the bottom section. That's not on camera, but I think we could just like trim this off and then have this line up and then pop this guy up. But I want some color on this cardstock. It's a little plain Jane at the moment. What happened? Buka or Buka. Love the whimsy poo. They're nice. Um, they're single sided and they're not super heavy, so I mean they'd be pretty cool for layering. Let's see what color I want. Well, I want like maybe not coffee. I want that. I want that other color that goes dry all the time. I want like a sandy brown. Can I find it? That is the question. I mean, probably. Yeah. Do. Oh, apricot would be nice. That might be a good option too. That's terracotta, which is way too red. Those are. Oh, is that it? Oh, well, that's terracotta. Oh, that's it. That's like a real red. Okay. Ah, here it is. Wow. Keep that down. Sandcastle, I think, was the one I was thinking of. Note to self: I should rainbow reorganize my ink so that it's not just a pile of disorderliness. Let me see what I missed while I was trying to find things. Hey, Lynn, welcome. We're playing with the Kendra card kit. This we discovered. Apparently, if you scan the QR code, it tells you, but this is from Whimsy Stamps, as is this really cute paper. I like this with the hearts. It's just cute. You bought three? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fine, Lynn. I don't know if I told you, but Shanna goes live at whatever time that is, 8:30 her time, a half an hour after I'm done. Assuming I can find an ink blending brush. Oh, here we go. We'll use this little one. No, we won't. This has some kind of gunk on it. Maybe. We'll try it. We'll try this and see how it works. Well, it picked up some, so I think this works. Woo! I'd rather not wreck the corner. Thank you. Remind me, I should show you the thing I prepped for the option we didn't do. But I don't know. I kind of like the. I feel like this is just sort of distressing it enough to be interesting. Look at me adding it. I guess I'd be really vintage if I was just using vintage photo for this. I'd be One of those special people. Although I think I own two vintage photos because I really like the color on everything holiday ye because fall is really the best season, even though summer is my current favorite. That's pretty decent. I like that. I think that'll add enough texture to keep things interesting. I should clean that brush though. And let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, if I thanks, Pam. I recently learned Pam has a international clock on her iPad, so she knows what time everything is. Well, most of the time. I was lamenting that I finally figured out what time it is in the Philippines relative to now, and then now that I have some UK friends, it's like now I need to remember a whole other time zone. But I don't know. It is the interesting bit of internet crafting, I suppose. Oh, sorry, Pam. Didn't mean to leave you up like that. Oh, you found it, T. Thank you very much. That's the pat. That's the paper. Whoop. Summer gingham. Oh, I like summer gingham. That's really pretty paper too. What do I want to do? I should probably put a card front on my card. But I don't know. I guess the weird part of this week was really that stream that somehow managed to be like 4 hours long doing that club scrap kit. But I don't know if she's here today. But Gloria had told me that about an hour and a half in. She was like, "The kits are great, but it's a lot of cutting, and it is a lot of cutting." Let's see if we can't line this mostly up even. That's not even at all. There we go. Let's try that again. That's better. There we go. But I neglected to. There's a little oopsie here, but I don't think I care because I'm probably gonna like wind up putting this over it, so I think it'll be fine. And I want to cut this. I want to kind of cut this to size. I'm not quite sure exactly where it'll go there, but I want to sort of cut the little bit of the bottom off here. So I'm just gonna cut it to 5 1/4 so that it matches. And then I'm pretty sure I still have some white. Is this 4 inches? Yeah. This is a printable I didn't use, so no reason not to use it for an inside panel. And I think I had some sentiments that might work with this. These are spring ones. Yeah, nothing here really works. What else be thinking of you? How cute you want also. Oh, here's something. This was actually one I got in a crop, but I think sending you love and kindness would be kind of nice. Or a bit of kindness to brighten your day. Oh, a bit of kindness to brighten your day. I think that would work really well here. Oh. Oh, that pad also comes with black and white? That's pretty cool. I am definitely going to need to check that out after the stream. Doop-a-doop. I'll just put this on kitty corner, and since we're doing a blue color scheme, I think my beloved Twilight will be the ink I will go for. I probably should re-ink this because I use it a lot. But Versafine Clear is still the one that I go to because I think it's the easiest to stamp with. Watch me like totally screw this up live now, but I don't think that bright got. There we go. That's better. That's pretty cute. Aligned enough for us, I think, for today. So let me get this in just so I don't forget about it. Do, 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 do. Oh, sure. Craft Avalanche. Oh, what sounds interesting? Oh, what sounds interesting, mommy? Lala. No jingling. Oh, what are you up to, Yaz? Are you doing some new fancy technique? I'm sure you are. I feel like I think I was telling you before, but I always feel like I learn stuff on your stream. If for no other reason that there's just a lot of brands that are like not in well, like that are in the UK but aren't here. Oh, this is almost perfectly sized, but not. Alrighty, let's try this again. It's almost 4 inches, but not quite. Or I cut my card panel wrong. I mean, both are reasonable, but I think we'll. Yeah, I kind of like that at the bottom, like that, because that still gives you enough room to write. And if anyone was curious, I am still really digging this glue press because I used it for the whole. I don't know what the club scrap things are called. The sheet load of club scrap, probably not. The sheet load police will come and yell at me for besmirching their name with other products. But anyway, here we go. I think that's gonna look pretty cute. But their kid of the month, what I think you walked into me doing. There we go. That's gonna look cute. I like this. I kind of like how this is coming together. Oh yeah, you were making like a whole bunch of things, weren't you, T? I remember this morning you had like a whole plan for like a day of cooking. It sounded very delicious. My dad kind of made I don't know, cheater fajitas or something like that. He grilled and marinated the chicken, but we basically wound up using like a premix of like fajita veggies, so we didn't really have to cut up any of that stuff. Let's see. I kind of like this third of the way over. Like I like a little bit of. And I kind of like this where it's sort of half on, half off. And this is definitely, I don't know, I feel like I've been making like clean and simple cards lately, which is kind of weird for me, but you know, not in a bad way, just in like, oh, I'm surprised that I made something that was not complicated. Although I feel like all my cards are kind of not complicated, uh, at least compared to like T's and Gaz's that are require like multiple steps. Well, multiple like dry times. I'm usually a little impatient and I'm kind of like I want it like right now. But anywho, what are we doing? Well, that's the end of this roll of tape. But I'll just cut off this bit, I think. Save that for something else. I think that'll work out pretty nice. Depending on how we're doing pretty well on time. We can probably play with the other half of this kit too. But I really do like that teal. Oh, and you guys are still chatting about food. What is spam garbage, Elizabeth? Is this like a secret Ohio recipe? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Although, who was it? One of my friends from Pennsylvania was telling me about a spam like product that they have there called, I think, Scrapple. That I guess if you're a local, you really like, and if you're anywhere else, like anybody else, you're gonna be somewhat appalled by it. I don't know. I feel like everybody has something like that. Doop doop. I don't know that I've actually had spam. Like I've had um ham products that are not like ham anymore, if that makes sense. Like I've definitely had like, oh, I lost a happy birthday. I might need that later. But I've definitely had like ham products, but I don't think I've had I can't recall having spam. I think I'm going to try and sort of balance the space, but I definitely probably want some kind of blingy bit because this is. I mean the sentiment's a little blingy, but I feel like it could be blingier. What do I have? Oh, I have these butterflies that are a pain in the butt to work with. Let's see if one of these will come off. Well, that works. These things are metallic, but have a glue dot that likes to not adhere to them because they're metallic. So there's kind of that. Although I'm sure there's probably a way you could do this that's less stupid, but there we go. Then maybe I can grab an itty bitty butterfly. I got that. Just to do a third one up here. There we go. I think that adds a little extra cuteness. These are, and the glue dots usually hold, but we'll see. Oh, one of my friends had really was a fan of that. I have again, I've never tried it, but I assume if you fry it, it basically just becomes salty. Yeah, I'm sure you need snacks. That's snacks are probably the right answer. They are. I wish the glue dots were just a little less unpredictable, but anyway, neither here nor there. But we actually have lots of time left, so we can make another card. But I do like the butterflies. The butterflies are cool. Let's see. Now I have some fantastic peel that we can probably use to make a card base out of. Let me see if I can find. Let me grab a piece of that and see how I feel about it. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. So like this is a matte thing. Like we have the I kind of like this though. So like if this was the card base and then these are like two matte layers. It's looking it's looking really the same color on camera, but it's uh this is more green, but the color is looking a little weird. Anyway, but I think let's make this one top folding because I haven't made a top folding card base in a while. The paper from Kendra is actually green, and the card base I'm cutting up is actually much more blue. They're both teals, but they're not nearly as close as they look on camera. Let's see. There's that one. See, now this looks super blue. This looks more blue than it is, but like for whatever reason, like these things that look blue are actually green. And I need to find another piece of white somewhere. Somewhere. Here we go. This is a nice white. I wonder why this is here. Anyway, I'm thinking we can use that birthday thing as kind of an inside sentiment. So we might need to find something else to do up front. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't lose it. Here we go. We could do this yellow flower. Like I kind of like using like this together in some way. I guess this flower's a little, or we could just use it. I mean, we can just use it as a sentiment as well. But I think I'll use that as an inside sentiment. And I kind of want to find something a little bolder for the front, I think. Trying to think if I must have birthday things somewhere. Let me see what I am missing. Oh, oh yeah, you were doing Simon Says Create this year, right? Like it's an actual like in-person thing, I think you said, and it's like somewhere in your neck of the woods. It sounded pretty fun though. At least when you explained on your live like how Simon Says Create works. Now what I'm thinking is that I might case that card I just saw and just do the like three columns worth of this and then use like oh we have these two but then like sort of use like one of these as an element and then figure out what we're doing for a sentiment or admit that we don't have one and then move on, I guess. So let me see. I guess we kind of want 5.5, but 5.25 by something. Can you say 1.5, maybe? Does the math on that work? No. 1.25 probably. We'll see. Hopefully I'm not mathing wrong. That would be 1.25. We can always make it smaller, but we can't make them bigger, unfortunately. So here's hoping I don't like totally miscut these. No, these are the same. Good. Good, good, good. Uh-oh. It's 1 and 3/4. What? Oh, come on. You can stay there. There we are. Okay. Let's see how this lays out. So what I'm thinking is we can basically do this design, and then we can cut 1 by 5 inch pieces of the fun pattern paper and put it on top. Oh, hi Kendra, how are you? We're playing with one of your kits actually. So I guess I'll catch you up. We started out making this card with the first part of the Whimsy Stamps kit, and now we're doing something birthday y. If I figure out what that is. Hi Linda, welcome. What else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing it. I think I am mostly caught up, but if not, let me know. I think I'll save this green because I think we can do a something something. Should probably cut this to the right size first, but I feel like we can do a something something on the inside with some of these leftover pieces just to sort of decorate, like we could, for instance, maybe cut this a little lighter, but do like a banner or something. Anyway, let's. And do you know if all the whimsy paper is one-sided? He or Kendra or anyone who's worked with it. I have not used it in person before, but I'm liking how it's working actually. And we have an extra one, which is good. So we can do some fun stuff with that. I think here all we need to do is just mat these guys. Look at me making a card with layers without like being forced to in some way. Do, 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 do. There we go. But I liked your Google Doc a lot, Kendra, that actually explains what the components of the kit are. Because I didn't realize it would do that. I mean, you probably told me and I forgot at some point, but luckily our friends here knew all about that. Let's see. There is that. So 2 of 3. Oh, I think we're gonna be. I do not think we are going to run into Shanna, but I really enjoyed her stream last weekend, so I think it'll be interesting to see what she makes later tonight. Here is this. This last piece I cut a little wonky, but and there's a cat. She's off camera right now, but believe me, there's a cat here. So I'm thinking this is gonna look pretty neat. Oh, hey, it actually shows up as green now. That's an unexpected improvement. So I think this will make a good base. Although I think we could just do this and then do happy birthday on the inside. I think I may do that because then I would have an extra. Oh, yeah. Sorry if the camera shakes. It's the cat. Jim, right? Hello, welcome, Jim. Hopefully, hopefully there won't be any more cat interference, but we'll see. So I'm thinking we'll do like a simpler front with the ephemera, and then we can probably use some of these extra bits to do something a little fun on the inside. There is that. That is not lined up. I'm having help with my alignment. I love it. I mean, not that my alignment doesn't need help sometimes, but you know, sir, please do not move the camera. You will give people seasickness. Yeah. No, no, isn't it funny? He's helping. Oh, is someone leaving? I hope you have a good night, whoever is on the way out. Oh, I guess it's Rhonda. Have a good one, Rhonda. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Are those your space ones, or do you have New Brutus Monroe papers? Yeah. Yeah, this is Lennox. He's my gray tuxie. He is almost going to have his 14th birthday. We think he was born sometime in June, likely. This one's lined up. This one is kind of lined up. It'll be fine. But I don't know. This is kind of what he does. He likes to hang out and be part of the action, for better or for worse. And he is a frequent guest on the live, especially this one. There we go. I'm thinking we could just sort of glue this sprig because I like that this kind of pulls these colors in the boga, um, or bokeh, whatever, bouquet. And then I think we can use the happy birth. I think we can kind of use the happy birthday. I think we can make sort of a like a bar thingy. Wow, that's not articulate. I think we can like trim this down and make sort of a neat like stripe with the flower and the happy birthday. Like, do like that and then put the happy birthday over it because I think that'll look kind of cool. Or maybe align the birthday and sort of I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let me grab the glue and you can get this. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I'm not very bright. So it's colorful on one side and not colorful on the other side. So I think we could ignore the stripe and just do a floral cluster with the happy birthday. Because I think the large flower will be. I kind of like a single sprig. I like this as sort of an idea, although I kind of like it more this way. Maybe a little more that way. There we go. I like kind of the diagonals, I think. But we could add another flower to the front. This one's kind of big for going on the front. If I add another flower to the front, I think we could do a we could add another one and do that kind of looks nice, but let's try and figure out. Oops, sorry. I was thinking this huge flower, we could just put the happy birthday on top of the huge flower. Oh, I like that. I think I'll do that and then we can put this little flower back on the front of the card somewhere. But this is neat. I didn't realize that this was two-sided, but that gives you a lot of options. I'm going to basically try to. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Whimsically arrange the flower, I guess. And then I kind of like this a little bit down so you can still see the center of the flower. So, like, to sort of center it kind of between like these three petals, if that makes sense. Oh, night, guess. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. I think it is your first day back at work in a while, you said. So hopefully that all goes well. Not that any of us love the Monday thing, but yeah, I like that. I like kind of like that. So I think I'm gonna leave this as is. Although we could add a, we could always add a banner. That might be fun to make a banner die out of that. Not a banner die, but I'm gonna add this third flower. I think. Oh, we could add it down here. That would be kind of cool, and then that would cross all three panels. Okay, I like that. And we could maybe make a quick little banner die just for fun. I don't know that these flowers have a specific like front and back, but I think that looks pretty cute. And then I just need some more glue. Yes. What are we saying? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Meg. I don't know. I've been much more in the mood to inside decorate lately. And the kit that I wound up doing Saturday had a lot of inside decorations. So I kind of like it. I'm liking it more as a concept. Oh no, let's just burnish that out and let me grab my scissors that can cut things levelly most of the time. I think I'll cut off this black part. I'm thinking like we kind of want it like the same height as the card, even if your cat is helping. So I'm going to just cut it there, I think, and then I'm going to cut in. I do the cheat where I'm going to cut up as high as I want, and then come back and make banners out of it. There we go. So you basically do the this cut first, and then you just connect the points. And I like that we're gonna like pull in some of this, pull in some of the yellow here from that paper on the outside. I'm just gonna leave a very thin strip of white, and this should still give us a good amount of space to write a message. But cat, the cat is here. That's why I'm not. But this is what the inside looks like, and then this is sort of our cover. I feel like we could come back with sort of a die cut sentiment on here and add this, but we basically have nothing left of the original kit at this point. Um, other than like we have like these two scraps. This is the only thing left of the original kit. Yes, and we'll put that card. My screen real estate is 90% cat. Anyway, this is the first one we did. The butterflies were from my stash, uh, as what were both of these papers. These papers in the ephemera were from Kendra, and then this inside piece was also from Kendra. And then I used just an inside sentiment from my stash. So we got two kits and one cat that's helping out of things. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. I've had really great luck with all of these card kits. So I've been really liking the mystery thing just because there's like, it's a good size to do in like half an hour to 45 minutes if you weren't live. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like simple cards. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. Like I like cards that are really technique heavy too. I guess we can put these more in the middle now that the cat is being helpful. But so yeah. I think that's all I have for you. We are exactly at 7 o'clock, so you have time to get a snack and then cruise over to Shanna's channel. She will be doing something. I don't know if you want to give us hints, Shanna, if you're still here, but I think that I saw T dropping the link earlier. Um, let's see, what else should I tell you about? Well, we have a special guest that is Lala coming this Thursday. Sorry about that. I will get that off the screen. Special guest who's not a cat coming on Thursday. Lennox is kind of a special guest, but so we have Lala on Thursday. We're going to kick off Mermaid and do lots of mermaid theme things. I may actually do the MCA on Thursday since we did not do it today, but I will tease you a little bit because I made some pretty fun. Oh, this isn't even half of them. Uh, I'll tease you a little bit with some of these are some of the ink smushes I made yesterday or this morning. So we have a lot of ink smushiness that we can potentially use to make that colored. I also found actual purple, which was surprising because it's not a color I keep around all the time. But I will see you guys Thursday, hopefully. I will see you back here on Sunday, and I am planning to do I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it as a video or a live. I'm thinking maybe earlier in the week I may do like a kit smashing live because I got a oh sorry, 6 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel on Thursday. So 6 p.m. Central, or I think that's 4 p.m. your time, is to say Pacific. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. We will see you guys later this week, certainly. Or if not, I will catch you around in the chats or see you next Sunday. So hope to see you over on Shanna's channel in less than a half an hour. And I hope you guys have a great night. Lennox also says, have a good night. And I will. Oh, thanks for coming, Kendra. I guess I should say thank you all for coming. I always really appreciate it. So I know that like this is kind of for everybody really. It's sort of a wind down time. So it's nice that you're spending that here. So I appreciate that. So anyway, oh, and hello, bye bye. So I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a fantastic week. See you in, I don't know. Let's see. See you in about 25 minutes over on Shanna's channel.